So now you think Ralph Manzo has something to do with Dusty not being here? Jack, he's in prison.
Carly, they have phones in prison.
And this is because you saw Blackthorn with that medallion again.
You saw it too, Blackie. Had it. He was flicking it in his hand over and over again.
So what? You think that Dusty came here and confronted Blackthorn instead of talking to Janet? Why would he do that?
Well, I don't know, to see what reaction Blackthorn would have, to maybe confirm that there is an actual connection between Blackthorn and Manzo.
So Janet would finally realize that he's dangerous.
Janet's convinced that her old pal Blackie is a legit businessman. As it turns out, he may have had Dusty kidnapped or worse.
You don't think he'd kill him, do you?
I'd lay odds that Blackthorn would do just about anything to keep his association with Manzo and the St. Carmelo group quiet, especially from Janet.
What happened to your head?
It's nothing.
Oh, it's really bruised. How did you manage that?
It was a klutz. You know, this place has got these hidden beams, and I happened to walk into one and conked my head.
In the pantry?
No. I was in there looking for a bandage, is all. Listen, walk me over to the concierge.
No, okay, wait, hold on. The baby and I are starving, so let me just make a quick peanut butter and jelly sandwich first.
So I had Craig cowering. I mean, there was no way that he could pay back the money to Blackthorn. There's nothing he could do except just pack up and leave town and hide.
So your daughter bailed him out. What, is there something going on between the two of them?
Bite your tongue.
Well, why would she do that, knowing that you can't stand him?
My daughter is and always has been a rescuer of strays. It's tiresome. Well, that's the way it is. In any event, the plan failed, and Lily's furious, and I wanted to dismiss Mr. Blackthorn.
And Blackthorn wouldn't leave. Why not?
That's where you come in. I want you to call off your man, but I want you to make it low-key, Ralph. I do not want any trouble.
Tell me the rest of it.
There's a woman involved. He's kind of attached, you know.
She's probably gonna go with him when he leaves.
She has ties to the community.
Name that price. She'll cut those ties faster than you can say last plane to Fiji. Who is this woman?
Janet Ciccone. Yeah, I know that she's almost like family to you, and that's why I never mentioned her when I made the phone call to you. I just thought that what you would do was to give Mr. Blackthorn an order.
I don't want you to worry your pretty little head about this, Mary Ellen. I'm going to take care of it.
Oh.
You didn't have to walk me to my room, Blackie. I could find it all by myself.
Why are you still mad at me? I apologize for the peanut butter. I bought you crackers from the gift shop. Huh?
Right.
Do you need some help, ma'am?
No, I can do it. Thank you.
Allow me.
Show off.
Let me make up for being a bully today.
How?
Let me take you to dinner. All you have to do is go inside, make yourself beautiful. Forget that. You're already beautiful.
I am not beautiful. I'm huge.
You're gorgeous.
I think that bump on the head affected your brain.
There's nothing wrong with my brain, and there's nothing wrong with my eyes. Meet me in the dining room?
Okay, watch out for low beams.
This is just the beginning. Okay?
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Blackthorn. I need to speak to one of your inmates. Yeah, I know inmates aren't allowed to receive personal calls, but this has been clear. Check your records. Manzo, Ralph Manzo. And patch me through immediately. It's important.
Well, if it's that important, it's a good thing that I'm here. How's it going, Anthony?
So this personal business, is there anything I can do?
I gave you strict orders, Anthony. You were to go to Lucinda, follow her every wish, no questions asked.
That's exactly what I did.
She asked you to leave Oakdale. She even gave you money to try to get out of town. You defied her. That's disrespectful.
Oh, I meant no disrespect, Ralph.
You disrespected Lucinda, me, and Janet.
Jan? Oh, come on. I've known her since we were kids.
I consider her part of my family. Did you know that?
I never thought about it.
Well, you should have. And if you wanted to see her, you should have asked my permission.
I can see that now.
Well, it's all done now. I want you to go back to Chicago, forget everything that's happened, stay out of trouble. Is that clear?
Clear. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
And don't bother saying goodbye to anybody. Just go.
And so you're thinking if Dusty didn't drive himself here, that Blackthorn brought him here?
And you're wondering why he would do something like that?
Yeah, I guess so. Because if he wanted to shut him up, why wouldn't he just kill Dusty right in Oakdale?
Because he had to come here to meet Janet.
And he couldn't be late.
Dusty shows up with this medal. Blackthorn's got to find a way to keep him quiet, but he knows I'm watching him.
If Dusty turned up dead, then Blackthorn would be the #1 suspect in a murder investigation.
Yeah, exactly. And how's he going to keep on romancing Janet if he's trying to work his way out from under a murder charge?
So he brought Dusty with him. But Dusty would never cave to somebody like Blackthorn.
That's why we gotta find Blackthorn before he figures that out and decides to cut his losses. But check out this acreage. Blackthorn could be anywhere.
I thought I told you two to leave me and Blackie alone.
Have you seen Dusty?
No, I haven't. And I hope you're wrong, Jack. I hope he's not headed
Have you
here.
heard from him?
No. What's going on?
Janet, the medallion we showed you before. We took it from Blackthorn and gave it to Dusty, but now Blackthorn has it again.
So? Maybe he has two of them.
Or Blackthorn ran into Dusty today. Do you have any idea where?
No, I have no idea. Blackie didn't mention it, and why would it matter if they ran into each other?
Because Dusty's missing.
He's probably on a business trip.
Janet, he's not answering his phone.
So that doesn't mean anything.
He's got a little boy. He would make sure that he could be spoken to.
Why are you two scaring me?
Okay, listen. I think it's time you asked yourself some questions. Do you want to assume that nothing's happened to Dusty? Or do you want to consider that maybe the guy you're having dinner with has something to do with the fact that Dusty's missing?
Blackie is a businessman. He wouldn't hurt anybody. Jack, you're being paranoid.
Maybe you're trusting the wrong guy.
I'm gonna go find Blackie.
Now what?
Hey, you seen Janet?
I think she came to her senses and went home, actually.
I doubt that. We're getting pretty close.
Leave her alone.
Why would I do that? I enjoy being in her life. And guess what? That means I'm gonna be in your kid's life too, so deal with it.
Yeah?
Oh, no.
Don't.
Go with Donovan.
The guy wouldn't give up, so he's practically unconscious. Boss said to cut him loose.
Did you?
Not yet.
Good. Boss is an old man who takes orders from an old woman.
But Mr. Manzo runs the
Mr.
operation.
Manzo's going back to prison. You want to move up in this organization? You listen to me. I'm in charge. Look out.
He's pretty out of it.
Get out. I want to be alone. Hey, Donovan. Hey. Can you hear me? You awake? It's been fun. It's time for us to part company now. Oh, but I promise you a dramatic ending. Something befitting a knight in shining armor. Maybe a fall off the parapets. How would you like that?
Go to hell.
Oh, you're gonna get there way before me, pal. There's no one to save you now.
Should've let me take a swing at him.
It looked like somebody already did.
The bruise on his forehead. He didn't have that before.
Well, keep in mind that bruise is not probable cause.
I can question him.
You'll only get yourself in trouble, Jack.
It'd be worth it to keep Blackthorn away from Janet, my baby. Someone's coming in.
Blackie? What are you doing in there?
There's nothing in there, all right? I told you it'd spoil your dinner.
What was that?